We're Thunder Bay Live with the Guardian Angels headquarters down on May Street, and today I have a group of Guardian Angels with me. And first of all, I'd like you to introduce yourself if you can, starting on my right hand side.
Cheryl.
I'm James. I'm Mark.
Nets.
And Radar.
And great looking bunch of people here, that's for sure. They all look like they're giants. First of all, I'd like to ask, Nets, why did you join?
I joined because I've actually heard about the Guardian Angels in New York City, the stuff they're doing there. So in Thunder Bay, meeting with Thunder Bay, of course, when Ian came to be in Thunder Bay and he was talking about the Guardian Angels, I figured that's something I want to get into. It's because of what they do for the people that can't get help. That's what that really impressed me. Because everybody can go somewhere when you have the money and stuff like that. The people on the streets who really need it, that's what it's all about for me. That's where it's at.
And yourself?
Husband, father, grew up in Thunder Bay, left Thunder Bay, did Toronto, Vancouver, been around. Came home because it was a safe, I grew up here, it was a safe town when I left. Came home, a little disheartened. Seeing how a great community to grow up in for a lack of a better word, tanked. And I've always had a giving my hand. Sometimes I actually take more on my shoulders than is possible, but this I had to. And it came down to a philosophy I came up with from a friend of mine, right from the beginning, and Ian believed in it, and he uses it occasionally, is we don't give a hand out, we give a hand up. And from what we can do, and I wish more of the city would actually get behind us and come on board. Instead of sitting there talking, put a hand up and help us. And many hands make light work. And we're here, we're not going anywhere. Good-hearted people here, and we can only be better. And we can't be worse. Knock wood, we can't be worse. But with the help of City Council and yourself, Aldo, I think we've got a really good grasp of what we need to do.
I certainly like what you're doing out in the streets. Sir, yourself, why did you join?
Well, that's funny. That's a question that was asked on the Guardian Angels form that we all initially filled out when we came here, and my answer was pretty short. It was, I have been helped in my life, and I wanted to help others, to pay it forward. I think all of us have been through a certain amount of darkness in our life. We know our life, and we know what that feels like. And to be able to come out of that and maybe be a beacon for somebody else that's going through a tough time right now is something that speaks to all of our hearts. We're all different people. We all come from different backgrounds, but we share that one thing. We want to help others. And I think that at one point in our lives, maybe we felt like maybe we weren't worthy, but we are. And we all deserve love and respect. And that's what we want to go out and show people. We're all volunteers. We do this because we want to do this. And it's not our job to do this. We don't get paid to do this. And people that need help, they realize that. This guy's not in it for the paycheck. This guy's in it for the right reasons. So it's about helping people and helping others.
Well said. Jimmy?
Myself, I guess I just was sick of being part of the problem, and I just figured I'd help solve the problem and just better myself and try and better the city at the same time. So that's basically why.
Jim's come a long way. He has. The man's grown.
I know Jimmy's done a fantastic job.
Amazing job.
Why did you join?
Well, I'm the newest member, and I'm not really one to go out and join a group per se, but I see this group of great people doing good, and I just want to help do good. Beats being a keyboard warrior, you know. We've got to get out there and actually do the good to make the good.
Good to hear. Yourself?
I joined. I was invited last year to join the group, and being out on the streets and connecting with some of the people out there has really opened my eyes, and I feel like we can make a difference and can connect with some of these people.
And what I'd like, if you could, I'll start with you. Could you just say, if you're working somewhere, if you have kids, or just a little bit about yourself, just like a quick 1 minute, if you can, 30 seconds.
I work full time. I have 3 grown children. This is something that I never saw myself doing, but since I've been out there, I feel very passionate about reaching out to people on the streets and seeing something that I never was exposed to. So I feel that this is something that's very important, and I that this group can really make an impact on the people that are out there.
Just a little bit about yourself.
I'm a student at Confederation College. I have no kids, no dependents, no wife or single, just a guy.
What are you studying?
I'm doing the instrumentation and process control on water treatment plant operator.
Good. So it's pretty good.
Me, I'm working part-time, a little bit here and there, and just basically on disability, ODSP, and I just try and fill my time here as much as I can to keep me busy.
Good for you.
I'm in real estate and studying to be with a new company right now, and that's basically it. Father of two wonderful daughters. They're my reason for living.
I've been a martial artist for all of my life, pretty much, and this is what I do. When you come to Thunder Bay and you ask martial arts, my name's somewhere in there, I'm sure. I'm also a father of a daughter, and that's what I do.
Independent businessman. I have my own business in town. Started off small with the help of my wife. She's my financial background. Two boys going to school here, Con College, and in the public school. Got my first employee this year. Jimmy came on board with me. Hired within because I needed a guy and I needed a guy I could trust. So I hired within.
What kind of business?
Industrial tools. I work with Snap-on equipment and as well as a LT tool rental.
Perfect. I wanted to interview you today because a lot of people out there don't know anything about Guardian Angels. They don't know who you are. They don't know anything about your background. They think it's just a bunch of people going out there, vigilante, that want to just clean up the streets but through violence, etc., or physical confrontation. What do you say about something like that? I'll get Mitch to speak here because I know Mitch has been.
I would speak to that because we don't actually do the police job. That's what they're there for to do. We're actually there to help the people that can't get help and the people that they don't necessarily deal with. We're talking about people who are on something and on drugs and stuff like that. So we're there to help them, honestly. And we're not vigilantes by any means. We don't go out and pick fights. We don't start actions. We dissolve problems. We don't go in there causing problems, we dissolve problems.
I want to ask that question because it's always a misconception sometimes in the community. Now, you had started out and then there was like a pause and you started out again. Can someone explain what's transpired? Because people are asking, where's the Guardian Angels? Why aren't they out in the street? Why aren't they out there?
Well, we tried that, right? I mean, we did street patrols. We went out there. What we saw was more of a need for social health. Like, Thunder Bay has this reputation, although, you know, we're the crime capital, we're the racist capital. Thunder Bay is a great city, and it's full of great people. And what we have are social problems. And what we have are people that are addicted because of those social issues. These are not criminals. These are people that are using to kill their pain. And we understand that. We don't judge. We're there to love. And that's basically what brought us all together, is just this need to care and to bring the city to its greatest potential, which we feel it has, as you do. You're very passionate about the city.
And then it goes going along with what Mark said. Any organization that starts out with this is what our goal is going to be, without trying or experimenting or seeing, is bound to fail. What we did was we came in with a premise of what has worked before. We ran with it. That didn't go with it. So then we stepped back for a minute, and we reanalyzed. Well, let's try this time. Step back. Okay, what we need to do is we need to do this. Let's try that this time. We're all about the trying, and all we're doing is morphing and adapting and changing, because every city is different. And our city is different. Our city is unique, just like every other city is unique. But we think we've got to keep trying. We're not going anywhere. All we can do is keep trying. And one of these times, Isaac Newton said, or actually one of the inventors said it best. He says, yes, you can tell me I've failed 1,000 times, but I also succeeded once. And that's all we got to do, is just succeed once.
Well, sorry,
I just wanted to say, while we were out there doing the patrols that we started off doing, we were being approached by people on the streets. Girls were approaching us and reaching out, and we felt that there was a connection that we were able to make with these people. So that's why we decided to refocus the direction on actually not just sort of asserting a presence in the community that came across like we were protecting, but actually participating and trying to connect with these people.
And just to clarify, you're not doing the job of the police.
Okay, no.
Absolutely.
All right.
Basically, we're like trying to help people help themselves. Like, we can't solve your problem for you, but we can help you figure out a way to make it easier or better, you know, to make your journey through life.
We're approachable without intimidation.
Yeah, and we're out to try to make a trust between them and us so that they can approach us and feel, and we can connect them with the proper support and agencies.
Okay, thank you for being on Thunder Bay Live today. I want to talk to the Guardian Angels just to give you a different perspective, because there's a lot of innuendos and thoughts about who they are and who they're not. You can tell that they're dedicated people, they're honest people, they're just trying to help the community. And for that, I certainly thank you on behalf of the city, that's for sure. Guardian Angels at the Guardian Angels Club, May Street. So next time you see them, help them out and contribute, volunteer, give them a call.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Dare to care.
Dare to care. Thunder Bay Live, thank you very much. Have a great day.